really cool.
It is. I feel like Kanka on the side lane, off lane, is that's his role right now. Even though we saw some Kanka being that 3-int mind control is alone for now. They're gonna toss the range creep on the top lane.
Oh, nice. Yeah, this is the solid way to do it, and I'm sure very frustrating for mind control. But he will know that they're up there. So if you just stand on the other side of this cliff and then throw the toss, then you're able to keep a bunch of creeps up there. And let's see if Jarek's able to get it second time.
Well, he can use a torrent and boat on level 6 to gank those creeps.
Look at him. Amazing. Now he's going to leave the lane and come back bottom where they can help out. So gives his Seb a nice lane here, at least from the start, because this can be a little bit frustrating to play against. As I miss first blood, happens every time. No tail. They're going to toss back GH, and does he end up going down to the tower? He will. So Jarek's able to make something out afterwards from that first blood.
Nicely done by Jarex. He magic stick. Actually, Keeper of the Light does not. He just wants to get boots to be able to run away and position himself nicely. He already has enough movement speed, but why not stack it? And Thompson grabbing a creep wave.
Yo, mind control played that so well. Getting the kill at level 4 on the Kunkka onto the Brewmaster. Well, 5-minute mark, those bounty runes are going to get traded out. Matumbaman moves in. Jarex is going to move into position 2, though, and there's a big kill. Jarex able to rotate and find the kill onto the Kunkka, who's very low.
Nicely done by Jarex. It means Brewmaster got the XP from that kill, and if he sticks around, they might even kill him again.
Well, they kill off Ana instead down bottom. Man, Liquid are just all over OG right now. Only has the 1-point X. They do find Thompson. We'll have the shackles afterwards. X is going to connect. With only level 1, they're still able to get. They know he doesn't have 6 yet. And they drop the ulti on him. Oh my god, Thompson. Level 6 there on Thompson. They want to try and get a kill in return. Don't get a lucky shot proc. And Seb moving into position. They will have his ulti, which they're going to use right now. No Ghost Shroud available, and he is going to drop. They find that kill, and GH also showing up here as well. They're going to drop the boat onto several of them, but Kunkka's already been lifted up in the air. This is a good fight for OG. If they can find a couple more of these kills, try and get the Tidebringer smash, which they will find. But the toss back, Jarek's able to find him on mind control, but the Brewmaster ultimate wears off as well. They're trying to find this kill on Kunkka. Can they bring him down in time? The blinding light pushback, and Kuro keeps his offlaner alive. Still a big win there for OG.
They just needed to rotate that Brewmaster. He had level 6 for quite some time. Now they used it to full potential. They didn't get any damage on the tower, but they might get another kill. Jarex, he's all over the place. Involved in 4 out of 5.
But they still managed to get that kill in the end. Top lane, Miracle getting punched. Does have the spin still. Needs to be careful. They're going to fully die for this one, and it doesn't look like they're going to be able to get that kill onto Miracle. The lift up is there for Necrophos, though. Now with everybody rotating in, Matumbaman trying to get out of here. He's walking. He does still have stick charges. Can he pop it? Can he live? He has him after with the Ghost Shroud, but it's not quite going to be enough to keep him alive, as it looks like they eventually take him down, and now mind control has stuck around a bit too long. The boat was still on cooldown, and GH is there trying to dissuade them from going any further. No Tail shows up as well, though. OG brought numbers, have 4, trying to kill off mind control, but the Illuminate is there as well. The blinding light pushback, it's going to not be enough, because Ana is still there to find the kill. Going to be the case. They're instead going to send one mid, and mind control shows up, gets themselves Seb. They know the ulti's still on cooldown. 1 second away. They can't burn him down in time. But Miracle, well, they get it. The turnaround, the Avatos, they just blow up Miracle. He's just dead. And now mind control is going to get lifted in the air. Do they have any other heroes? They're wrapping around with the Pango. Jarex is here as well. Does still have the no boat available, so they take another kill. In the meantime, they did lose Ana up top to a ward trap a couple of times. And bottom lane, they're trying to set up on
side of the river.
Yes. Avatos, kill off Kuro. Bottom lane, Omni Slash. Ana trapped in the wards. And it is going to be ostensibly a coddle for a lifestealer. And rolling in, Thompson's there. Is not really finding that many great heroes, though, to catch on to. And now they're going to have the Avalanche, the Torrent. It's already interrupting, so they kill off another one. Already 2, Force Staff trying to get away, but Seb is there, able to find the drop down afterwards. Boat's going to connect, so Matumba Man is going to be very tanky, having that run buff on him this entire time. Can they bring down Matumba Man in time? They drop down the white hole on top of everybody else. Jarek's avalanche toss finds Kuro, trying to kill him off indeed, but they can't quite get it with the blinding light, and now the pushback. Matumba Man still lives through all of this. That run buff made all the difference in the world. Now they turn on the Thompson, try and take him down, but he pops the mechanism, lives through it afterwards, and now the the torrent pulls back in another, and Thompson eventually dies, avalanched by a little bit of space. Man, Kunkka getting in for that run buff, picking up that Maelstrom after getting the Manta style here. But the Manta should provide a little bit more survivability as they chase forward for Ana. 4 heroes up top right now, and they get him another round of wards, traps, and looks like he is going to drop there. Ana gets the rage, tries to run away. The mech actually keeps him alive. So OG able to keep their carry survivable, and Thompson trying to chase now with the Rolling Thunder working. Matumba Man trying to turn this. They've already caught Mind Control though, and it looks like he is going to be the one that drops. They lost the Shadow Shaman already, and look at the man. He's there yet again. Jarek's always in position. Ana chasing after this healing ward. Does eventually take it down. Omni Slash traded over to the creeps. Miracle does nothing with it. Seb is there with his ultimate. OG are doing it with this fight, and they're going to buy back on Jarek's. He wants to get back into this engagement because they know that they potentially have Miracle, although now he gets the spin TP away, and it looks like that buyback is not going to be as relevant, although they did lift up now onto the Necrophos. He's going to have a Force Staff in 10 seconds afterwards. And can they get into position of the rest of the heroes from Liquid to try and keep Matumba Man alive? They end up losing one. Matumba Man turning, trying to find himself a kill. Does not have that Radiance burn as of yet, but Jarek does get the kill onto Kuro. The Spectre just get completely out of control having his Radiance. Is this a similar type of thing where Matumba Man? Oh, toss back. Seb, they're all on top of them. And Matumba Man still lives through this. The torrent, it's going to connect. Force Staff doesn't pull him up to the high ground, but he still has that run buff. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough as they throw out the Reaper Sight, trying to kill off Seb. He eventually dies. And Seb still lives through this one, can jump back in with the ultimate if they so desire. So OG, in spite of having this Brewmaster on 200 HP, they're still willing to chase. The disarm is there, jumps forward, gets the ulti off. The torrent's going to connect onto 2 with the Omni Slash there as well, but it's not looking like it's enough. Kuro tries to run away. GH going to drop the wards. OG is just streaming forward, aggressively taking down that Shadow Shaman. 3 are dead with no buyback, and Mind Control also is going to be chased. They try and kill off that healing ward. Afterwards, Ana takes it underneath the tier 4 towers. OG find themselves another one, and Miracle has gone a bit too far. He is going to finally be able to get the spin away, but OG finally call off the charge and head back to take the tower.
What are we talking about again?
We're not going to go there, but well, Tiny breaks the smoke. They see him. He's choosing his target. Everybody gets out of the pit. Jarek's Avatoss connects onto 3. No tail there as well. And meanwhile, they're going to jump into the pit, interrupt. Ana picks up the Aegis. Mind Control wanted it so badly, but can't find it. They do find the ward trap. Now Jarek's going to be fully isolated. The Omni Slash out, but it's not looking like it's enough damage. They have the Reaper Sight trying to kill off Jarek's, but he lives yet again. And Liquid going to be assaulted by the stream of damage coming from OG. They get the silence out on a Miracle. He's going to have to go for the spin TP away, and he will live, but everybody else on Liquid dies.
Smoke, they want to keep fighting. Brewmaster ulti ready in 10 seconds.
They're jumping in if they get an opportunity, and Matumba Man reveals himself. Mind Control as well. They're able to find 2 of them. Seb looking for that ultimate, but it was still on cooldown, and now they drop down the Will of the Wisp as well. Ana gonna pop the Enrage, and now they're still able to control this one for the moment, but the Seb ulti is out, and they've also caught Tiny. He's gonna get blown up. They drop the Reaper Scythe onto him, dead for 100 seconds, no buyback. Has OG finally gone a bit too far? It doesn't look like it. They end up losing the Kunkka as well, and now Thompson rolls through with the Rolling Thunder. They finish off the Radiance on the Necrophos, but Matumba Man is gonna die in the duration of that ultimate. GH trying to shackle to stop him at all, but the silence is there. They find themselves another kill, and Ana, friends with the Fountain, he knows where he's going and is just gonna back out afterwards.
They see me rolling, they hate him. And Thompson was just circling around them, full duration ulti. I don't think they can fight. 17,000 network lead. Ana still has Aegis up and running for 2 minutes, and this Guardian Greaves keeping everyone alive and healthy.
Very impressive showing here from OG. This game, I mean, again, you look at it, it was very back and forth up until about that 20-minute mark, and it felt like they just sort of turned the engines on and started to roll at that point from OG. They have caught themselves another here. The Pango is going to die, so a little bit of an overextension. Now they get the X pullback on a Seb. They know that he does not have ultimate, and Meanwhile, Ana tries to turn this back around. Mjolnir, Seb, get an Omni Slash. Matumba Man is here as well. They're both gonna die. Also, OG has severely overextended. Now GH with the no Hex. He doesn't have anything to control him. Ana's just gonna go for the TP out.
Reaper Sight on cooldown and on the bottom lane. Necro ulti.
For the team, just let Ana be the damage and focus everybody else on survivability. Seb jumps forward, BKB out, chasing down Matumba Man. Where's the answer? Liquid, where's the save? They don't really have it. The Glimmer Cape was there to keep him alive for the moment, but Thompson continues to get his full duration ultimate out, and they're going to Glimmer Cape him just to get out afterwards. Avalanche tossed back in the Necrovos. Can they blow Matumba Man in time? They don't have a Dispel right now, though. So Matumba Man still lives through it, but all of this damage over time, my goodness. Ana chases forward, and Miracle trying to stop what they can, but this is going to be a dead Kuro. Does not have buyback either, but they're going to buy back onto this Necrophos, try and get him back into the struggles. They find the X, find the ulti. It's going to kill off one. Thompson ends up going down 90 seconds. He does have buyback, and Liquid able to find another couple of...
Not sure they can do anything about it. Like, it feels like they need to go and contest, because if they don't, if they give them cheese and Aegis, the game is just gonna end.
Yeah, and that little avalanche toss from Jerax reveals their positioning. Miracle still moving in. Seb goes for the BKB, seeing if they can make some action happen. The long duration silence now onto the jug. He needs to get the spin off. Is it going to come in time, though? He managed to get the Manta to back away afterwards, and now the Omni Slash comes out as well. Reaper Sight kills off Thompson in the toss away. Jerax barely able to lift her. He must have been spamming that as soon as the jug comes out of his ulti, but they're fighting forward. Liquid takedown too, and maybe going to be able to find more as Seb is trying to run away, but I don't think it's going to happen. They've got eyes on the Earth Panda, find the Hex immediately afterwards, and now the Shackles landing. Jerax trying to jump in and create a little bit of space for Seb to run away, but they X him, they pull him back in, and they find the triple kill for Miracle. It's a butterfly, and it's a Roche.
Miracle deals a lot of damage.
They need to get out. They have to get out of this one, and it looks like they're going to be able to, as Miracle still runs forward and has an opportunity to Omni Slash there. The Hex comes out from No Tail, trying to get himself out. And Seb jumps back in brazenly, trying to take this fight to see if they can find anybody, but Omni Slash is going to connect Ana. Why did you run into this? They have the Reaper Sight dead for 2 minutes. No buyback. Jerax also is going to be caught, but he gets the blink out. Sick plays from Jerax, and that's going to keep him alive, but they do take down GH. But losing your carry for the Shadow Shaman.
Oof, I don't know what.
Was just because he got that extra range talent as well. All right, double the X, double the fun. Thompson rolls in, pulls the Kunkka back into him. The jump forward as well. They found Kuro. Going to be Glimmer Cape to get down the vision as well. Able to find that Coddle and kill him. And now the Hex, the long duration disable onto Nature's Prophet. He's dead. All it takes is a second, and again, this is the problem. Liquid might be able to take this fight if they're not careful. OG need to back out of here a little bit. Oh, a great ulti coming down from the Coddle. Can they kill off the Nature's Prophet in time? The Pango dropping low with the Guardian Creeps. It's too much. Miracle turns now, trying to find Ana. Goes for the Omni Slash. The Reaper Sight there as well, but it's not going to be up to find the kill. They do take down Jerax, but Thompson and Ana both trying to blink. Kuro's ultis have been on point. And they find Thompson. A little bit unfortunate here. The man gets pulled back in, but they miss on the boat, and it's actually going to stop the pressure. The Hex shows up for No Tail, and Ana is here as well. Liquid, have they overextended a little bit? Kuro is fully wrapped in right now by those trees, so he can't get into this fight either. They're going to buy back on the Shadow Shaman. Matumba Man jumps up to the high ground. The Force Staff is there, and he's going to be able to run down No Tail, it looks like, eventually. Summoning trees and just going to try and send them into the base to push out these creep waves. And on the other side of it, GH, these long duration shackles will eventually kill off Thompson. So it was looking good for a second for OG, but in the end, Liquid find their men. Which is going on. They're going to buy back on Pango. It's really scary fighting into this with Pango available. The DD spawned down bottom this time. You can imagine if that DD was up here, this Roche would be just about dead already. But instead, it's Ana that's here on top of Miracle. They're battling it out. Tinu's going to get more of the bashes. They drop down the ulti as well, coming from that Shadow Shaman. Seb popping the BKB. Eventually going to go for his ulti. Nobody gets interrupted and sleep, and now they find him. Can they burst him, though? It's not going to happen. Thompson jumps through a really good ultimate. The Omni Slash is going to be there eventually, and now they've got Ana isolated. They find the double kill as well. Now trying to find Thompson, but it looks like they're just going to be able to move in and finish off Roche.
Just finished the Roche. Double damage is on the bottom lane. OG will need to play some kind of a fancy...
And Bloodthorn right now on that Nature's Prophet as well. And they found one. Okay, the Hex is there. Can they burn down the Juggernaut? In time, the boat comes out. Is he going to live through it? Just barely. Miracle. Manta gets the heal afterwards. That was so close to tragic for Liquid. And they do have control over mind control right now. Pushes him back down. Again, the Torrent's going to connect on it too, though. And the Obby Slash comes out. It's dealing so much damage, but it's not quite doing enough. And the Abyssal Blade to turn it back around. The Lotus Orb is there. They're also keeping Miracle stuck. Where's your Holy Blade, Miracle? He can't heal anybody. He's trying to do his best Artesian impression as the turnaround comes. Avalanche toss. Still living through this one. The Hex comes out a second round. GH can drop down the wards if he so desires. But another round of this Lotus Orb keeps Thompson alive. They couldn't use the Shackles because it would have used it on himself instead. And now the Hex to turn it around again. These Lotus Orbs so impactful, but it's not going to be enough, as it is going to be Nature's Prophet and Pango. And over on the side, they've got their man called Jerex at the last second. Keeps him alive. They do have the Infest, and now the Blink Away, if he so desires, just going to go for the Rage TP. But Matumbo Man, no Reaper's Scythe. Jerex is set up down bottom.
Look at that.
Can they find
speed with Moonshard?
Jump in, Seb. BKB there. He is going to have his ultimate afterwards. Pops it with the Abyssal Blade. They've got him caught. He needs to get it off now. The Reaper Scythe comes out. They try and bring him down in time. Is it going to be enough? It is. They buy back immediately on Seb, though. Now you need to get out of your Liquid, or maybe just go for more. No Tail is also going to die. He has buyback, though, but inside the base, the tier 4s, they could think about turning for it if they wanted to and try and control them. The creeps are in the base mid. And now Seb controlling, starting to take down another. Matumbo Man, they're chasing for him, and they're going to be able to find the Hex, find the Bloodthorn. The Blinding Light pushback keeps him alive for the moment, and that might be enough. No, Ana is there and says no. What can they do? Miracle is going to also be under control. Going to go for the spin, TP out. Do they have the badge? No. Back there they got him. They got them caught. They take him down. Miracle dead 100 seconds.
Abyssal Blade was just ready.
And the Necro. If any of these heroes die, it's a huge opportunity for both teams. Jump forward, GH has it, has him caught, has the Hex, but they catch him. They're going to use the Abyssal Blade even on that Shadow Shaman, so he can't get the lockdown, but the Will-O-the-Wisp is down as well. Ana going to be under control for the moment. He has the immune arm as well. Everybody from Liquid decided that they're going to instead switch over and try and take down the Brewmaster, or maybe Thompson, who's been caught out of position and is going to be silenced, stunned, and killed. But back in the base, no Tail. Well, he's churning around, and Mind Control shows up. He has a gem. No Tail thought that he could make something happen here, but he's going to be pulled back in closer. The silence is there, but No Tail is going to die. Is it just space created, though? Because Ana's thinking about going to hit himself for the moment. Thompson throws out his ability. They have buyback. No, they don't have buyback on Nature's Prophet. They still need 400 gold. But Miracle trying to take down this ultimate. Seb jumps in with the BKB. He's going to have his ultimate, but he gets back yet again. Seb, he can't rely on the BKB, but they drop the ultimate. It's not going to be enough to sleep is there. And the Reaper Scythe comes down. Dead for 170 seconds, and now OG need to run. Liquid are there. Ana tries to turn and fight. The Avalanche, the toss. It comes out as well, but they drop the wards up on the high ground. Ana going to get an Obby Slash. They find the kill. Miracle chases him down. They buy back immediately on both of those heroes. They want to try and take them down, but they don't have the vision of Jerex to fully control them. And now Miracle, under fire, pops the Manta Cell, just tries to turn and see if he can battle, but Ana is on top of him as well, and he goes for the spin. He can't TP, he can't walk away. He's actually blocked out by the wards, but now he gets through the other side of them, and they're going to be able to take down that Tiny. Jerex needs to buy back as well now. No Tail trying to run away. He is going to escape. There's still creeps in the base. He can think about going for the tier 4s, or even just that other set of Brax if they want, but the Hex is there onto Ana. He's being controlled as well. No buyback on this guy. If he goes down in the Reaper Sight, it's not quite enough damage. Ana lives, jumps inside Jerex, and Jerex gets him out.
Yes,
Operation Save Ana.
Oh man, sick play by Jerex. He was
and Ana,
on
he finds a regen rune.
Strange.
Ana finds a regen rune. He turns it back around, and they found Miracle. They take him down, the most timely of runes. They get the kill. Jug doesn't have buyback for 2 minutes, but Tumbleman needs to get out of there as well. The Ghost Shroud, the attempt to run away. 10 seconds left on that Reaper Scythe. Can they find that kill? GH is here to try and save his buddy, but he blinks away instead. And Matumba Man going to be controlled, going to be killed off. He does have buyback though. And now Miracle gets his buyback. It came off of cooldown of this game. Thompson, Seb, they walk up high ground, but they found him. GH, this is so key for them. Thompson trying to roll to create a little bit of space, but GH has already popped the BKB, and just when it was looking good, they lose the Brewmaster. 170 seconds.
Yeah, go check Thompson? Your Gmail, Facebook, Twitter.
They do get out with Thompson.
They have to.
Right? So the DD is there. They can't go for the final Mega Creeps, but it looks like Liquid are just going to call the go for the throne. Ana pops the Rage. They're going to use the Glyph as well, trying to Hex, trying to control, but again, the toss back is not enough, but they were able to actually get GH. That's a pretty good target if they can bring him down in time. The Sprout is going to be there as well. The BKB comes out, and he's got the Shackles, but No Tail finds the kill, and that was also the Tiny dead. He's also gone forever with that Reaper's Sight used, and they need to take down Miracle, but Ana is going to be controlled. He's going to be punched. They join up the Rolling Thunder as well, but it's not enough. He's not hitting onto enough heroes. Ana turns, tries to lifesteal up through this one, but I'm not sure if it's going to be there. The Sprout, it actually keeps Ana separated from Miracle. They turn with the Omni. They take him down. It's the only the Aegis, but they're going for the throne. They're trying to get any type of control for these heroes that they can. They use the Blissful Blade onto Miracle. Throne at 2,500 HP. Ana just wants to keep him alive. They're sprouting the throne to try and keep it alive there, but with the Force Staff through, with the control coming from GH, it's goal number 1.
Man, what a game. I did not expect to be this close of a game. Liquid, they did it. They managed to come back. What was it? What, 25,000 network lead for OG?